So I've been putting off this video for a while now, mostly to work out in my head the proper way of saying what I want to say and really get my thoughts out there on what's going on with the channel, what's going on, specifically with Best Around. The month of March was not exactly my most active of months. In fact, there was a good chunk of time where I just wasn't playing Street Fighter at all. And I could sit here and give you all the excuses that I have, and believe me, I do have excuses. Everything from I was salty and frustrated with my gradual descent, the typical stresses of work and daily life just kind of getting to me, not feeling like I had enough time to play. And ultimately, they're bullshit. They're just excuses. I could have found the time. I should have just gotten over it and worked harder, but that didn't happen. And it's April now, and I'm still working hard on Best Around. The only real difference now is I'm not filming it. And I think that's a trend that's unfortunately probably going to have to continue. I feel like when I got over my little depression slump over Best Around in March and got back into playing regularly, what sort of came with it was a little bit of reflection and realization. What I originally intended Best Around to be was this sort of a hybrid web show, in a way, in that the challenge and everything to do with the challenge would be real and would serve as the backdrop to the web show. But the web show itself would just kind of be this just the silly sort of mockumentary bullshit. It's something in the same vein as like a Pure Ownage. And it became evident to me within a couple months that that wasn't going to happen. To put it bluntly, I find myself incapable of balancing those two components. I can focus on the web show aspect of it and end up where I ended up in March, which was just the challenge is failing, and it's failing hard. Or I could completely focus on the challenge and not bother filming it. And that's where I sort of found myself at this crossroad recently, where it's, which one's more important to me? Is the Best Around challenge more important to me, or is getting it on film more important to me? Because where it currently stands, I really only have the time to do one of these things. I can't focus on the challenge and filming, editing the videos for it. That's too much of a workload for me right now, and it sucks that limitation is there, but it is. So ultimately, I guess what I'm just trying to say is, Best Around is going to continue. I still have every intention of doing what I said I was going to do November 18th, 2014. I want to be the best around. And for fuck's sake, I'm going to be the best goddamn jury player that I can be. unfortunately, that comes at the sacrifice of not filming it for you guys. And that sucks, and I hate that that's how it has to be, but I can't do both. If the Best Around was not coming out the way that I was hoping it would be coming out, and with the sort of work and effort that I was putting into it, having it not come out the way I wanted to me, I'd rather just scrap it and move on to a new project, a new vision, something that will come out in a way that I would be satisfied with it. So I don't really know what else to say about that right now. Obviously I have a lot of ideas going on in my head on what's next. I'm thinking about a Chrome and Review episodes again. I'm thinking about maybe trying my hand at writing a little bit more. So we'll see what happens there. I have a couple ideas for some other review type shows. I have one that's just kind of a silly thing with fighting games and professional wrestling. So there'll be more of that when I have something to actually say. But for now, this is pretty much just a little bit of a goodbye video, I guess. If you were following Best Around and enjoyed it, great. That's awesome. I'm glad you did. I just wish that it worked out better on my end, and that the web show was easier to produce and came out kind of the way that I was hoping it would. So thank you for all the support. Thank you for watching. And, this, I don't want to say that I'm never going to revisit this again. I'd love to do something like this again. I'd love to do another sort of year-long challenge thing, but I think I'd like to approach it maybe either somebody else doing the filming, editing, publishing, or me focusing on somebody else doing a challenge, and I could be the one doing the filming, editing, etc. One or the other, but I don't feel like where I am with the way that my life is and with the skills I have at my disposal, that doing Best Around the way that I have been is frankly worth the effort. So again, thank you. I'm sure I'll be providing small updates and thoughts on the Best Around challenge as it continues on the various social medias that I'm on, but as far as it being on video, this could very well be the last. Again, one more time, thank you. You guys are the best around, and nothing's ever going to keep you down. Ending it on a high note with another Best Around joke. Yeah. Good job, Brian. Good job.